Good morning. Carl Bogar here with Historic Military Impressions, your premier provider of museum quality exhibits to add value to public events. Well, for those of you who've been watching my videos, you know a couple weeks ago I got a T7 parachute that was configured weird from the family of Staff Sergeant Monson. I'm going to show you a quick little cap of that video, and then we'll get back to some more things I learned about Staff Sergeant Monson from the family this week. This one has a white harness for it. The harness is dated August of 1942, and then when we got it, the waist strap was wrapped around the back like this, but it was there to hold the whole parachute back together. Well, welcome back. Last Saturday, Staff Sergeant Monson's daughter stopped in and gave us Staff Sergeant Monson's jump log and 2 photo albums. His jump log shows that his first jump was done in November 1948 with the 82nd Airborne at Lee Field, jumping a T7 static line, and his last jump was in Germany, his 74th jump in Germany, March 17, 1952. So over the course of 40 months, he did 74 jumps, which is pretty impressive. He jumped parachutes like a Hart T7, T10, T7 bag, and in a lot of the notes there was notes like indicating he jumped with different test excuse me, different test configurations. Some indicated he jumped with an experimental jump helmet, which he found to be no good. He did water jumps with water test wings and whatnot. And in the photo albums, the first one, what we call the red photo album, because obviously it's red, is really cool because it indicates that President Truman came to inspect the troops. Like here's a picture of Truman with a paratrooper. We're clearly wearing an experimental type jump helmet that the people I've showed this to have indicated that they have not seen that type of helmet before. All these pictures are clearly over a couple days because he was wearing different uniforms, or excuse me, the president was wearing different suits. And the other one that I really liked was this particular one, showing that President Truman is being shown different types of radio equipment. So here you have the BC-1000 from World War II, and now then next to it you have a PRC. It's either a PRC 8, 9, or 10. Basically, they all look the same. The frequency ranges were different, and he's being physically shown the PRC 6 radio in his hand. So what's cool about this is a lot of these photos are unstamped on the back. They don't indicate that, you know, I don't know. They might be unknown photos of Truman. You know, I've never seen them before. The other one, the brown album, is traditional, his jump album. Here's a picture of his jump school class, and then different pictures as, you know, he went through jump school, the Thanksgiving November Chow Hall flyer for Thanksgiving, the different planes, towers, all from 1948. Clearly jumping white parachutes for training. But as you get to the back, and there's also some, look like they're World War II photos intermingled amongst it. They're a little bit more famous. But then when you get to the back, there are pictures of Staff Sergeant Monson. There's a horrible trainee crash, killing 36 paratroopers, and there's photos of the actual wreckage of the aircraft. Whoa, lost one. Put it back in. You know, here's when we talk about the water jump. Here's a picture of him in the water with the water wings. But then, as I had indicated, in the back here, you have a whole bunch of pictures of Staff Sergeant Monson showing different configurations of gear. Where's the one? Here we go. The one with the water wings, him being pulled out of the water. And surprisingly, one of the things that we got, I like kind of like this one. This one actually shows, if you look, see the date on the serial number of the parachute, that this is the parachute that he actually had that we got donated to us. But unfortunately, I got to do some repairs to it. One of the things that Staff Sergeant Monson's daughter gave us was a World War II, they're actually a flight suit. And it's Army Air Force, so it's post 47, but it's the World War II style of aviator's flight suit, which at first didn't make any sense to us, because he's a paratrooper, why does he have a flight suit? But in the photos, it clearly shows him, in all the photos of test configurations, him wearing, I don't know if it's exactly this flight suit, but he was wearing an actual a flight suit for when he was doing a lot of his jumps, experimenting with different types of configuration. Well, it's pretty impressive that, like I said, in 40 months, he did 74 jumps. Now, like I said, I don't know, I'm not a paratrooper, so I'm assuming that means he was a master paratrooper. You have basic, senior, and then master. I don't know how many jumps you have to do to be a master, but I think in 40 months doing 74 jumps would most certainly qualify him from my novice perspective. So these items, like I said, are here. If you'd like to come see them, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know ahead of time, because the albums may not be here at the store, but actually be in storage, and I could bring them in. So far, the people I showed them to were very, found them very interesting, in that there's a lot of different weird configurations. Some more photos of that test helmet. Like I said before, I saw it, I never knew that helmet existed. And so far, the people who have looked at these photo albums have indicated that they've never seen photos of that type of a helmet before. So, thank you to the Monson family for allowing us to have these in our collection to share with people. And until next time, this is Carl Bogar signing off for Historic Military Impressions and Kenosha Military Surplus. I hope you have a great holiday season and a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever your faith tradition may lead you to. Until next time, have a good day.